the run, there's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the runner takes off to his right. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They get him down after the completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Yeah. Wow.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Take it down, but not
Is that the mommy?
Makes the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense.
No,
just
mommy?
kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight
That's
end
the
show
mommy
that he's got great
and daddy.
athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's the
We punched first.
Perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kurt.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff and allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The shotgun handoff here. In the clear at the 25.
Goodness, bro.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot
The
race.
first round
Inside the 20.
of the fucking game, bro.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job.
Playing buddy, bro. You just gotta punch first and keep on punching the whole fight, bro.
And play call, it all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the return is forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And he crosses the 30. That's a big hit at the end.
Is that what dinosaurs mean?
A fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Second down after that previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Caught quickly. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they have had over the years.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Sick, bro. Doing too much. Motherfuckers calling me shit.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7.
Come on, come sit down. Come sit next to Daddy.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Come sit down. That's the only ones we have, baby.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the good throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Gotta love it. I love you.
A completion makes it second and short. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Contact as he let the ball go. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Pass ball.
Bro, ain't no fucking
There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think
what makes that sound, David?
Different target downfield, but he made his decision.
Is that dinosaurs? Yeah. What do doggies make?
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw yet again. Catch made by the tight end.
It's a first down.
The first down pickup tackled at the 45. That'll put
We're
him
moving the
over
ball. This
150
that
yards today.
dumbass
Kirky is putting
turnover.
on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Good fucking run, boy.
Zone ahead.
God damn it.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone.
That's that vision.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
You like that? Daddy scored, baby. Wow.
And the
Wow.
offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? The back's got it. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a nice job.
2 rushes,
for this offensive
97
line to
yards.
pick
It's
up this
fucking
first down.
crazy.
Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and their ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently. And, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but the game moves
that
the ball
octopus?
into enemy territory at the 43.
Yeah.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a
that
big
the
gain by
Ocean?
the back. Let's give credit to the
No.
quarterback. He saw that this defense
No
was sitting
Ocean?
back, worried about the pass. So instead of
B?
throwing it, he hands it off with some nice positive yards.
And Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Receivers now
What?
getting some new assignments before the snap.
He's a birdie.
It's a shotgun run call. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid
Is that a
gain there.
crab?
And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the
Yeah,
hammer.
that's a
and they got
clam.
And, Chris, don't underestimate
Yeah.
the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. Nice game.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up a 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down,
got
but he was
this.
fast enough to get that
No,
first down yardage.
because you're eating a cookie.
Quarterback sees that this
Is that my
defense is
cookie?
dropping way back in zone coverage. So he
No
does the
bite.
right
You
thing.
took a bite out of
Gets it
both of
underneath
them.
to that drag route and picks up a first down.
That's
The
crazy.
Nittany Lions are in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got room looking for the end zone.
Bro, what the fuck is he doing differently than everybody else?
What a run. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The
Should
offensive
have
line
21. I fucked up,
he's doing
man.
an outstanding job of just reading the defense.
I've been answering the phone for
and being able to pick up
trying to
big
be
yards and
helpful.
touchdowns.
Motherfuckers.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Beat.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Damn, broke his back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Good enough for first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
You don't want him? Hey, you can give him to the doggies.
Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball
What are you doing?
out of bounds.
What are you doing?
Is
Daddy playing football?
That ball maybe stays in bounds,
Football.
and the defense has a recovery.
It is football. Yeah.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
No? I think you're struggling, babe.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot.
Bro, ain't no fucking way, bro.
The ball into a tight window. He's got
God damn, bro. When the motherfucker's wide open, bro. Ain't no fucking way. Weak ass shit.
Chris, he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
I'm tired of they let this motherfucker make every play. Fuck is he doing different than everybody else, bro? Nova, please go with it.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was his old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
And he's just wide open. Go lay down, please.
Touchdown, Penn State. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles.
We could go lay down.
Results in quick and positive results.
The kick is good, and the kicker
Let go of the
got
doggy.
flags all over the field.
Ain't no way he gets this many explosive plays, bro. It's fucking annoying. The motherfucker was wide open.
On the kickoff is hammered.
He thinks got this game down 14 when it should be a fucking tie game. Fuck out of here.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch, and it works. The first down to the 35. Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
What color is the dinosaur?
Offense lines up for a second
red.
down
Good
play
job.
off the incompletion.
Wow. Good job.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That ball snagged for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side.
How? How? This shit's wide open, bro. Shitty ass pass, man. You ain't been throwing no dumbass passes. Clean pocket too. That's what I hate the most. I can understand if you throw a bad when it's fucking you got motherfuckers in your face, but a clean pocket like that, you just throwing like Anthony Richardson. Fuck going on, man?
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Law. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards and closer to the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the all-important extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job of the kick return at that time.
You don't break Daddy's leg. Where's Daddy's knee at? No, my knee. Right here. Knee. Good job.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks left and finds his target there. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Luka, be nice.
Spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field.
Ain't no.
And he's got it.
How fucking far was that, bro?
Away, never in doubt. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it out to
Jesus
Kevin
Christ.
with our halftime update.
Luka, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down.
Formation
Go
would
outside.
indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the ball to the ground.
This shit, y'all.
Trying an onside to
go.
start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
What's the... Hey, Lena, you can't grab the doggy like that, baby.
And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's
Shit.
a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab made by the tight end.
Trying to strip it, man. Hold the ball tight, yo.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass ball is
Just had to get rid of them right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And after the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a
Why you
short
play it,
pitching
bro?
catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up
You
some
gotta put it right
positive
back.
yards. I
Put it
continue to
right
be
here.
impressed with just
I don't want you to drop
the
it.
chemistry between these two.
Okay.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores.
Thank you, bro. Oh, it is not that loud that we cannot communicate, yo.
Goes backwards,
Then
losing 3 yards
you
there.
gotta sit still, baby.
There's an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Crucial play, down double
Try to
digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris,
Take
I
that
like
about
the
this.
call here going for it on fourth down, but the
Team's still
receiver
audible
has
when
got
it's
to do a
loud.
better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a
You gotta go
chance
potty,
to pick
Lena?
up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
You gotta go potty?
Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught.
All these motherfuckers is fast, bro.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Hold on real quick. Daddy gonna get you some water. You want milk? Okay. You want a little bit or a lot? Okay. You want it in here? I'm gonna put it in here for you. Okay. Put it in here. You want Daddy? Let's go. Here's your milk. Oh. You want to watch something different? You want to watch Lion King? No, baby. You want to watch Baby? This one or a different one? This one? No. No? All right, hold on. Daddy gonna check this for you. Which one? Hi. Daddy, no. This one? You want this one? Yeah. It's the same one, girl. All right, I'm ready, bro.
That puts him over 150 yards today. He just put on a huge show and a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. And they got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to
They
him
washing
behind
their
the line of
hands.
scrimmage.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Defense.
I think that was a coverage sack.
He's
as much as
definitely
anything.
going for
They
it,
sat
though.
back in a
You
dime
gotta do it one more
defense
down.
with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Wow. You want the blue team to win or the white team? No, not blue. That is the white team.
The ball near midfield. The head
Wow.
coach decides to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40.
I'm about to say he better
They
not.
stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive
How many
mindset,
babies are right
but
there?
this one could cost them.
My bad. We
Okay,
drinking.
here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the
That's
line.
on me.
and loss of
That's a
4.
bad rule.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
That's a bad read. Luna Daddy made a bad read.
Desperately needs it to
Wow.
trailing in the third quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver
No, you gotta knock it off.
It's complete. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Really good job
Is that
here
a star?
converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game,
Yeah.
because they have such a big hole to
Is that
climb
a
out
heart?
of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
I see
Defense
Scooby-Doo.
reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from
That's
that
very
play.
true. See balls, baby.
Here's the second down play.
Scooby-Doo.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive
Oh, I
line
see a
play,
bumblebee.
receivers
Stop. You
running
can't
straight
see going that
routes,
fast,
and he's
babe.
just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you
Lena,
how much his
can't do
teammates
that,
have
baby.
helped him out today.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Be the hammer, bro. Be the fucking hammer.
Of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Stop. You hit it one time. You gotta hit it one time. And you wanna watch this?
Buckeyes are in the red zone. Makes a quick catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good job of reading the
You wanna
blitz
watch
here
this one?
by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from.
You don't even
Tight
give
end
shows
knows
a
that they
chance.
become
You
a
give it
big
like
part of the
30
passing
seconds.
game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly. This time to the tight end for the
baby.
first down.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
That's PI. Thank you. Thank you.
But a late flag comes in. A lot
Thank
of
you.
contact.
Man, playing defensive back is got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented
Is that a
receivers.
dinosaur?
It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Bro.
But
Oh
they can't make the
my
connection. Ball's incomplete.
God. What the fuck was that? Bro, that wasn't even
Trying to the line on
close.
second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the
Oh
end
my
zone.
God.
Throws it too far.
Bro, I missed my quarterback from last year.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force
Jesus
the issue and squeeze the
Christ.
ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Dude, that's 2 touchdowns right there,
An
man.
important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Really keep the drive alive. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass.
That's on the quarterback, bro. 2 terrible fucking throws.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Nittany Lions offense offense retakes the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
That was
moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
I've never seen blocking
like
so fucking well.
Demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
1st down and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He's escaping the pocket now. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, the energy really building now, but they're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. He's looking deep here. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
No, that's not true.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10.
We'll go for a walk and loop it.
Looking to throw again.
Runs
through a tackle. He's got space here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. First down here for this offense.
Luka, no.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Can he reach the end zone? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Receiver makes the catch.
No.
Defense surrounds him.
Go lay
Just a
down.
short gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Why do they want me to go for 2? Kick the field goal and an extra point. It's a one-possession game. I mean, it's a one-possession game no matter what.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to
What a boo-boo.
this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Receivers are bunched together. Same tailback, another carry. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the
Catalina, that was nasty.
And the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
You're spotted like daddy.
That run picks up first down.
That was
yardage, a
crazy.
fresh set of downs for this offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Out the ball to 44.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Third down after that running play. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down.
Man, God.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver.
I knew that weak ass shit was coming.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, a big chunk play to pick up the 1st down. Now, don't get me wrong. He went out of bounds. But by getting that 1st down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got a lane.
How the fuck you get a freshman who just elusive like this?
Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game.
Usually 21 points on the field because quarterback made dumbass throw. Motherfucker called me.
They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Score don't even reflect the game.
Now as they get set to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback.
Ready, give it. Got it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Don't put it there. Save. Hey, see that.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
You go 9-9?
2nd down play coming up.
No, you can't go 9-9. Mommy has to go 9-9. She has to play.
Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made.
You gotta make money for you and your brother. And then your other.
They get the ball in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Extending the play now. He'll make the 1st down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away.
And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. You get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I see my glasses on. Don't touch something.